Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the deep playthrough of Gran Turismo 4. 1 second, putting on the timer. We are making our way through the one-make races. My plan for today, and today is basically this episode, maybe the next episode, and also the previous 2 or 3 episodes, but was to get... I started today, I think at 66.7% or something, or 8. We are now at 69. The aim was to get to 70%. So I'm confident that will work. We are doing the one-make races. Landed on the British ones. We just started. And the Lotus one-make race. Previous episodes we did the mini race. And we did, before that, the Aston Martin race. One-make races. And we are now in an Elise, but not a very powerful one. Only, this is championship actually. God damn it, this is alright. So it's not too many laps, so that's nice. But it is a championship, so it could be that I need a quicker car because I don't want to have to redo the whole championship, and that only in the 5th race it appears that I am missing out. Yeah, that Lotus Motorsport Elise is in here, and that car has like 200 horsepower. I have 120 horsepower, so probably I will switch over to that car. It still only says 150 point race, so it apparently according... Oh shit, I forgot. I need to disable the assists. Apparently the game thinks it's doable, otherwise it would be a 200 point race, I guess. So, and also as long as that Motorsport Elise is like in 4th or 3rd position or something, that it's being held up by the others, then I have a fighting chance. But if it ends up in one of the races at pole position, then it will just drive off into the sunset. I will never be able to catch it. But yeah, let's... it is of course an extra... I already disabled this, so I did drive this car before. Don't really remember that. But yeah, where is the Motorsport Elise? In place 4. Now it's a 143 point race. I don't really know how this works. Right, are we keeping up? We're at least keeping up with the 5th place car. But not so much with the rest in front. They really seem to be getting away. This is not going to work. So what I can do is get into that Motorsport Elise, but then it will be a little bit too easy. But probably I will do it because there will be hard races coming up anyways. I think the Opel Speedster race apparently is very tough. It does feel a little bit like cheating. I could do a middle road and not take that motorsport one, because yeah, that really seems too overpowered, but this is the one we have, I think. 120, we could go with a 111S, 155 horsepower, or a 111R. probably will take that one, but honestly, here, this is the one, 200 horsepower, 99. It is an older car, so this 111R is 2004. So maybe it's, yeah, I will just then, I thought that the Motorsport Elise would be really overpowered, but it's not that much powerful than the 111R. The only thing I'm doubting is whether it really is an official race car. It has much better downforce, etc. Then it would not be fair. I don't know. Alright, you know what? I will just use this one. And see how we go. Because that Motorsport Elise, although it is an older car, you could argue maybe thereby not as quick as this 2004 car. It does look much more purpose-built for racing, and that really feels a little bit too much cheesing through the championship. If I'm like in a race car and the rest is in like road cars. Here, the Motorsport Elise is now at the front, pole position, so we can see indeed now if it indeed drives off into the sunset. It's not being held up by any cars in front. And then we can see if this later Elise, the 2004 model, is able to keep up. Man, this engine revs to 9k. Was not aware of that. Alright, where is that Motorsport Elise? Is it getting away? Not really, right? It's actually overtaken by the other car. The only problem is one, that I'm not driving that well, and two, I think we only have one lap or maybe 2 laps. To catch up. So it doesn't look too good actually, because I'm not really gaining. God damn it. This car slides around quite a bit. Could use a bit more downforce. And I do think that the Motorsport Elise now took back first place. No, it's still in second. This is not doable. Alright, let's shift over to that Motorsport Elise. Because even if we would have won this single race, we have to win the majority of the races, and actually all of them, because I want to gold them all. But to win the championship, at least we need to win the majority probably. And if it will be like totally luck dependent on whether which car is in pole position when we start, that is a little bit too big of a chance that I have to redo the whole championship, I would say. I do think there is a way to... God damn it. Do qualification. Let's check that out actually. Yeah, I could have done that actually. But then it will take much more time. Like in a slower car, but try to qualify as first place, pole position. And then just drive a defensive race that you just block them from overtaking you. Where is that Lotus Motorsports Lotus? Here it is. Alright, let's quickly check out how qualification works. I think it's not possible in events with separate races, but in events championships where the races are linked, the points, they are all added up. You do have the possibility, I think, to qualify. And it is a hidden menu because it's actually under practice. Again, a weird Japanese game design decision. Alright, this car has pretty epic sounds. Here we go. Although also a little bit weird sound. It doesn't feel that much quicker than the 111R actually. We are keeping up with what I think is also a motorsport Elise in front. Right, that was a very weird slide. Alright, I think the second lap is the first time we will do a full run with like, not from the pits or from the start finish line, from a standstill. We now have full speed onto the straight over start finish, so that will be the first time that we will be doing a full lap at speeds. Then I do think the counter will run and that allows you to qualify. So let's see if that works. Yes, the counter is running. Let's see if we can get... I wanted to say a good qualification time, but yeah. I totally missed my braking point there, so this will not be a good time. And doing this for each and every race, yeah, it means basically doing 2 laps, at least 2 laps extra per race, which really increases the time needed. So I will probably not do qualification for each of them, unless I see that a very quick car is on pole position. Then it may be worth it to try to at least get a little bit closer to it instead of starting from last place. Alright, so this car only revs to 7.5k. Well, I think that 111R went all the way to 9k. 8 or 9. I think 9. Alright, so this is our time. 2.2. Let's get away and see if this places us. Yes, we are now in pole position. That's pretty funny. Alright, let's just start the championship. I do feel a bit like cheating using this car actually. Yeah, it's of course not totally cheating, because we are also driving against another motorsport Elise. And that other car is also quite quick, so it's not like we are totally overpowered and driving away. Pretty sure that if I make one mistake, they will overtake me. And I will lose the race. Here, this is what I mean. They are quite quick. I'm not sure why the game gives so little A-spec points for this race. Because although maybe not the hardest, it's also not the easiest race. They are really close by. Now I did manage to create a little gap. So yeah, I'm not feeling that happy about it, winning in this car. Feels a bit like cheating, but yeah, I also want to make some progress, so let's just continue. Autumn ring reverse, 2 laps. God damn it, even this little Lotus has too much understeer. And again, I have to say, I mean, I'm gaining, but it's not the absolute easiest race. I find this a 50-point race, not a 12-point race, to be honest. Much braking. You can smash it around quite nicely, this car. Yeah, we are going quite quick, but you only need to make one stupid mistake. And you lose the race. There we go. Alright, I have to change the renderer to DirectX 12 because night races Vulkan really slows down. There we go. Should not forget to switch it back because I do think DirectX 12 is graphically a little bit inferior. Holy shit, that was a pretty epic overtake maneuver of that blue car. Suddenly disappeared out of nowhere. Way too much braking on my side here. Could have gotten on the gas earlier. See you later. Here, it really is not that simple of a race because they're just quite quick, the AI. And there we go. See you later, alligator. Changing the renderer back to Vulkan. Thank you very much. Hong Kong, 2 laps. Fuck me. Fuck me, I forgot. This is a fucking championship race. I cannot start over. Alright, I need to focus. I don't want to have to redo these races after the championship to get them to gold. Can I still gold this one, is the question. Man, I'm overshooting corners like a mother sucker. Right, only 1 lap to go, so highly doubt I will make it. Again, going almost against the wall over there. These competitors are just quite quick. even though it's only like a 10-point race or something. Fuck me. Again, overshooting that fucking corner. Nice! Very nice. See you later, dudes. Alright, in the pockets. In the pockets. Apricot Hill. 2 laps. Final race. Here we go. Yes, we are quite quick compared to the rest. But the number 1 and 2 car are also pretty damn quick. Oh, fuck me. I really should stop overshooting corners in this car. Somehow I have the feeling or the idea that because it's such a lightweight little Lotus, that it will have no problem it will have no problem braking, that it will have no problem stopping the car actually, because it's not that heavy. But to be honest, I'm constantly, you really do need to step on the brakes early enough. Alright, here we go. No more kidding around. We're still in the race. Only half a second behind. And the number 2 car actually wanted to overtake the number 1 car, so it does also seem a bit like that. I'm sure that number 2 car is one of those 111R Lotuses. Pretty funny, it went wide, but fuck me. It does seem quicker than this motorsport Lotus that we are in. Although I don't think the number 2 car is a 111R because it has those older headlights. So probably it's just a tuned Lotus. I don't know why it's so quick. But it's nice. It's constantly going wide everywhere. Maybe that's what they mean with the what was deemed emotion AI or something. When the game came out compared to let's watch one lap of replay. But compared to GT3, apparently there was like this emotion AI that would react if you would not let them pass or anything. They would become more aggressive, and maybe that is why that car in red in that second lap, he became just super frustrated and he overdid it and went wide everywhere. I don't know, but at least for me it was perfectly fine that he went wide. I'm just really curious what kind of Lotus it is, that red one. Why it's so quick. Because it doesn't have a rear spoiler. It's not one of the motorsport ones. Man, this game still looks so good. Even the car models. I always found the whole discussion on GT5 between premium and standard cars a little bit overblown, because even the standard cars, they look pretty damn good, I would say. Especially compared to other games. Of course, not compared to the GT5 premium cars. Here, it's so fun that they spin out. Let's also watch that red one. That red one will also go wide a couple of times. Let's watch it. But yeah, so of course the standard cars will not look as good as the premium cars in GT5. But compared to other racing games, even the standard cars look outstanding, I would say. Here, there he goes wide again. Sucker. Here I'm making a mistake, I go wide a bit. And I'm sure he will go wide again. There he goes. He still keeps it under control, but it's too late. There we go. Pretty fun little race, I must say. Even though initially I thought I was cheesing my way through, it actually was not that much cheesing, because they were quite quick as well. Thank you very much. Type 72 2001. Ah, god damn it, I knew I forgot something. I wanted to see what that red car was, what model it was. Alright, a Type 72. I don't think we saw that one in the dealership. Let's check it out. So this is a regular one, 120 horsepower, a 111S, 155, and a 111R, 189. And that is all she wrote. And then over here we have, yeah, not the one that I'm looking for. So because this is a motorsport Elise. Sorry, I'm just quickly want to see which car is which. Here, the car I'm looking for is the one that you see in the screen at the background, the orange one. It looks like the motorsport one with the round headlights, but it does not have the rear wing or any decals. So which Elise is that? So let's see. If we see that car. Yeah, I think it's the yellow one. Alright, let's quickly see if it's the yellow one. I'm pretty sure it is. Let's overtake it. Be sure it's the yellow one. And then see in the starting grid list what type of Elise that is. Alright, I'm driving really bad. Actually, I don't need to overtake him. I can see it from here, from the replay. Yeah, so that is a Lotus Elise Sport 190/98. Alright, so let's see how much horsepower that one had, because that one was really pretty quick. And Elise Sport, yeah, 190, that's probably 190 horsepower, I guess. So indeed, more or less the same as that motorsport one that we have. Yes. Alright, so that's the reason why it was so quick. And again, that's a car that you cannot get in any of the dealership. Only in the second-hand dealership, I guess. Een Sport 190. Because it's not here. It's a 1998 car. It's not in the classics. There we only have the motorsports. Let's quickly see, it's a 98 car, so that would be in this showroom. I never really saw it, I guess. Also, simultaneously quickly looking for any nice cars here that we could use maybe in some other events, one-make events. But we only need to do the European ones, so we don't really need Japanese cars. And it are basically only Japanese cars in the showroom. did do a race in that Isuzu Piazza, I think. I already checked this one out before, I think. Yeah. Just because it has such a weird name. Nissan Exa Canopy LA version. Is that the Los Angeles version? I have no idea. Alright, anyways, we did have a pretty cool new Lotus in the garage. Let's quickly see what the output is. So we had this one and we got the Elise Type 72. Ah, it's only 122. Was expecting a bit more. Probably Type 72 is just only the color tone or something. Because this just looks exactly the same as a regular Elise. But does that mean, do I want to... Yeah, let's remove... this one, because we have enough Elises in the garage, otherwise it gets a little bit too cluttered up. We are now going... What do we have? We have a V8. We don't have an older Esprit, otherwise that would be pretty cool. So, as we don't have that, I pressed the wrong button again. Let's get into that Europa. I doubt whether we will be competitive. But let's drive the... maybe it was only an Europa event. I'm not sure. Was it a classic Lotus event or only Europa events? The other one that we still need to do. Yeah, classics. So we will be up against Esprits as well, I guess. Lotus Classic. This competition is dedicated to the skilled and visionary founders of the Lotus brands. The best candidate for modern lightweight. This is a one-make race to decide the fastest Elise. It's only the Elan or the Europa, so no Esprits. Very nice. And we are quicker than the Elan. And again, quite a long event, but let's just do it still this episode. Then we at least did all the Lotus events. I really find this car has the weirdest styling ever. It looks like a mix between a sports car and a pickup truck. And a little bit of a Gran Turismo, a GT car mixed in there as well. It's a really ugly car. I find no idea how you could design a car like that. Alright, here we go. I assume we're quicker than the Elans, right? I have no idea on which track we are. We are in the Hong Kong reverse. Which I don't know that well, so I need to get my act together because the first place car is quite far ahead. And I think we only have 2 laps to catch up. And I really have no clue how sharp all these corners are from this direction, where the braking points are. And I probably also will not have that in the next lap. So I would say pretty good chance that I will not come in first. Although they are often quite slow over here. We have a small chance of still nailing it. Right, that was my bad. I pushed him. Alright, way too much braking. I was expecting the hairpin in that previous corner, but it was only here. But yeah, we are in first place. A little bit messy, sorry for that. And I really have to think hard which corners are coming up and how tight they are. So far so good. And if it's only 2 laps, we are winning. There we go. I even saw Bulgari, that luxury brands. I don't know what they make, like diamonds or something. Purses, I have no idea. Let's quickly check that out. But that was in the game. So again, my question, did they have to pay like advertisement money to be in the game? Bulgari. Glamorous gemstone jewelry, luxury watches, perfumes and leather goods. So yeah. A totally brand which I find totally retarded, like paying 10k for a purse or something. Anyways, no, wrong button again. Let's go to the next race. Anyways, quite interesting that a brand like that in 2004-5 wanted to be in a racing game like Gran Turismo. Alright, we for sure are quicker than the Ela. This car actually is quite tail happy. Probably because it's a mid-rear layout. Fuck me. Alright, this way I will never win this. I only have 2 laps probably. Yeah, I will not win this one. Fuck me. So that means I have to redo it, because I do want to gold all the races. Alright, we are still catching up a bit. Was not expecting that. But we only need to make one stupid mistake, like going too slow through this corner, and we can screw it up. Here they are quite quick. It's more in the second half of the track that they seem a bit slower. And over here as well, somehow they are a little bit slower getting up this hill. Alright, a little bit messy. Sliding around side by side through the corkscrew. I don't hear him anymore. Ah, there he is. I thought maybe he spun out. And here we go. Towards victory. Thank you very much. 3 races to go. Come on. Alright, I didn't even see where it was, but I recognize it. El Capitan. And I think El Capitan normal direction, which is totally fine. I know it quite well. By now. Actually, these cars are growing on me. Even looking from them from the back, they actually look quite cool. They're just very, very quirky cars. And actually there's nothing wrong with quirky, that's nice. If there weren't quirky cars, oops, it would all be way too boring. And I must say, the handling is actually very predictable. And it also has quite, compared to the Elise's, very short braking distance. And you can really slide it around a bit. Oh shit, totally missed this corner. Man, this is such a nice track, I find. Just through the hills, forest in the US somewhere. Wherever the El Capitan mountain is. I do have to say that the sound of this car is a bit weird. But the handling is actually pretty sublime. You can really play around with the rear ends to point the front end in the right direction. It's not as tail happy and snap oversteer as like maybe a Porsche, like the yellow bird. That's maybe because the engine is, I would say, mid-engine instead of really rear engines. It's probably in front of the rear wheels. Too much braking on my side there. I could have carried more speed, I think. And as well over here I could carry way more speed through that corner. But whatever, it is enough. Alright, how many more? 1 or 2 races? I have no clue. I think maybe 2. Three laps to Cuba, and it's indeed, I think, the before last race. Otherwise it would have said final race. Oops, sorry. Alright, 2 more laps to catch the leader. Let's hope it works. Nice, sliding this car through the corners, I really have to say. It's a super fun car to drive. Oops. Alright, looking good. I think we have 1 more lap to go. Here, oh shit. This is what I mean with ability to just slide the car around corners. That was a little bit too much sliding, but it did show the car's characteristics, and it's still quite controllable in these slides compared to many other cars where you're at the mercy of the car gods, whether you go off track or you're staying on. In this car, it feels like you're more in control yourself with the slides. Alright, let's try and slide it again. A little bit too much sliding. But fun little race, and also the fact that the AI is not totally slow. There is some challenge here. Thank you very much. Final race, Apricot Hill Raceway Reverse. 2 laps. Here we go. Oh, fuck this fucking car. No way. Ah, fuck me. Fuck this fucking AI. Now I have to redo this race. Hopefully I still won the championship. But I want to gold every race. And I'm sure I could have won it if that car wouldn't have been around pushing me over. Fuck that motherfucker. Alright, but if this is 1, 2 and 3 in front, yes, then maybe I have a minuscule chance of still catching them. I don't think so. But oh. Oh. One can dream, of course. No, I will not make it anymore. God damn it. At least it would be nice to finish before that black car that pushed me off. I doubt it will work. Nice! Car going fully round, another car going wide. Man, I really like it that this game has the AI also making mistakes. That was actually a pretty epic spin that he had there. Alright, we have to redo this one. Alright, very curious what we will get. An Elan S1. Alright, not sure whether I already have that one. I don't think so. Pretty cool car. And now, because of that annoying black one, we have to redo this race to get it to golds. Here we go. And there is the black one again. Alright, we're going towards second place quite easily. Which is appreciated. And even getting towards first place. Oh shit. Here we go again with the pushing. But we are still in first place, so we are getting to first place very, very smoothly. Compared to the previous attempt or race. Oops. You do have to watch a little bit out for snap oversteer. But for the rest, super fun car. If only the sound would be a bit more engaging. Oh, fuck. I totally was distracted by a trackside sign. Totally missed that corner. Alright, looking good so far. And let's quickly watch one lap of replay because I'm just curious how these cars actually look in motion. They drive pretty funny, but pretty well. They just look like frogs from the front. Really awkward design. I'm also not even sure, yeah, probably it's only engine at the rear. I thought, why is it so high? I was like, is there a luggage compartment on top of the engine? But that would not make sense. That would become boiling hot. The luggage is probably just in the front, like in a Porsche. Alright, so I do appreciate these cars for the quirkiness that they have. Their uniqueness. And their handling, actually. But no, I just find, or maybe it could grow on me, the styling, but first impression is that it's a little bit, just an ugly car, ugly design. Wonder, let's quickly see whether it was a commercial success. So we do Lotus, Europa. Right, and now they cost around 30k. For second hand. It's the 46, 47, 54, 65 and 74 types. Were all produced between 66 and 75. So that's a long run, 9 years. Doesn't really say much about the numbers. The later ones were totally different kind of cars. Lotus Europa S, but it's only a concept car, I think. Production of the original Lotus Europa ceased in 75 with a total of 130 cars built. So almost 10k cars, that's actually quite a lot. And there we go. Let's see what is coming up in the next episodes. So Lotus is done. TVR. Blackpool Racers. Alright, 350C, Tamora, Speed 6, Speed Tuscan, Speed 6, Cerbera, Speed 6, Griffith 500, etc. Alright, we have a couple of TVRs in the garage. And let's see, also let's see if we now have like 2 Elans. I I don't think so. I think the Elan you can only win, but I'm not 100% sure. No, we only have one. So pretty cool lineup of Lotus cars, I must say. God damn it, wrong button. Alright, 355, 312, 320 only. I thought that the Cerberus Speed 6 would be more powerful, but this one, I'm gonna take this one. Why? Because I find it looks the most to my favorite TVR. Like my favorite TVR, and that is the TVR Sagaris. I find that car extremely cool, and this one looks pretty similar, I would say, albeit a little bit more less radical. The Sagaris really has like all kinds of winglets and spoilers and diffusers, etc. Amazing car, but this one looks pretty cool as well, I must say. I like the design. So we are gonna race in it, although I must say I already raced in it, so it would maybe also be nice to mix it up. Like, I'm not sure whether I already drove this one, but still, no, I want to drive this one. It just looks way cooler. Although god damn it. Although I also don't want to miss out on cars that may have like super cool sound and handling. So I'm very quickly to support my choice better. Let's very quickly see what the Cerberus and the other one that we are now driving, the Griffith. I think the Griffith I already used in a race. The Cerberus Speed 6, I'm not sure. Let's see how they handle and sound. If the Cerberus Speed 6 is epic, then I may use it. Again, I must say, pretty damn cool sound, this one, for a Gran Turismo game. To be honest, quite a lot of cars sound pretty good. I was fully agreeing with people saying that the sound is underwhelming in Gran Turismo, which it probably is to a certain extent, but it's, to be quite honest, it's much less bad than I remembered it to be. This just sounds pretty epic, this car. This is pretty much the V8 Rombbb, like V8 Rombbb should sound. Alright, but anyways, I really don't like the look of this car. At least not. Or the look is pretty cool, but the color and also the fact that it's a cabriolet, I would prefer just a more rigid coupe version. But now very quickly check out the Cerberus Speed 6. God damn it, an idiot, constantly pushing the wrong buttons. Actually, loading times, etc. in this game, or maybe it's because of the emulator, it's not that bad at all. It's quite snappy. Sometimes you have this annoying wheel, but yeah, so this car I don't think I've driven before, otherwise I would have disabled the assist already. So curious how this one performs. Pretty epic, I must say, sound-wise. Yeah, very good sound-wise. But still, I'm afraid I'm such a Sagaris fanboy that I will be taking that 350 T350 or so, or whatever it's called, because it just looks a lot like the Sagaris. Alright, although this car, it really is perfectly drivable. It's actually quite fun to drive. If you don't go off track like I do. Fuck me, man. That overshooting your selection, so annoying. The only problem I have with this car is that it feels a bit too big. It really feels like a Grand Tour, like a GT car for long trips on the Autobahn or something, or on the Route du Soleil towards south of France. Not really a sports car, so to say. This T350 feels a bit more purpose-built for the track. And it comes down to what I was saying. It comes back to what I was saying. Shit, overshooting it. In the previous episodes about car size. T350C. For me, this car has a much more appealing size than a really big Cerberus Speed 6 or 12. And also, and that is even cars from the same era, but compared to modern cars, I dislike basically all modern cars because all the cars became too big. A BMW 3 Series now is what a 5 Series or even a 7 Series was as regards to dimension, length, width 20 years ago. So I really don't like that whole current day cars. 2023, they don't do anything for me. And yeah, it's a big part of that is size, simply size. They're becoming too big. A Porsche nowadays, it's more like a family saloon compared to a 911 of 1990, which was a nice, small, nimble, easily at least I never drove one, but it looked much more nimble, much more able to be handled easily. Anyways, another topic. We are, and that was my goal for today, we are above the 70% marker. We are now at 71.1%, so really happy with that. Still 28.9% to go. Just out of curiosity, I already driven it, but I forgot how it drove. Let's quickly check out this 350, the sound and the handling. If it's really bad sound, I may switch it for the Cerbera for the TVR events. But the sound, it's pretty good. Sounds a bit lower volume. Sounds a little bit softer compared to the Cerbera and the other one, but maybe that's just me. I do think I like the sound of the Cerbera a little bit better. But this car, yeah, it feels a little bit more nimble. Just again, coming back to simple dimensions. Alright, at least let's try to win from my own ghost. Which I probably not even will be able to do. Nope. Alright, screw that. Let's watch a little bit of replay, because of course I'm also taking this car for its looks, its resemblance to the Sagaris, especially in this color. Alright, pretty cool. Let's just take that car, although I must say I do find the sound a little bit underwhelming. But that will all be in the next episodes, continuing the UK events. And let's see how many we still have to do for the UK. So TVR we need to do. Marcos doesn't have any. AC doesn't have any. Bentley doesn't have any. MG we have to do. Let's see how many. God damn it! Wrong buttons. Alright, only one. No Jensen events. Caterham. That's weird. I would really expect a one-make race in the Caterhams. That seems like epic. Apparently not. This is a pretty cool car, by the way. Shall I buy it before I forget it is in the game? Yes. Let's buy one. Just for later to mess about in a little bit, otherwise I may forget. It's even to return here and to get it. Really weird that there are no one-way races for Caterham. A Triumph, I'm pretty sure there is one. Yes, the Spitfire. And I understand, I read online, the car that you win in this event is actually the car that you need for this event, the Triumph Spitfire. That's a little bit of player trolling. So Triumph, MG and TVR. We will be doing that in the next episode. Guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you there. And for the meantime, don't forget, always do keep on gaming. See you later.